Okay. Hello. Welcome. This is crazy today. I don't even know what time it is, but I think my dad's been sitting around waiting for me to come live at noon. And we're a little behind schedule today. And hello. Oh, yeah. Gotta keep that down. Producer abs. Okay. Big thing is, guys, we're working with some new technology here. So when we do that, there's a bit of a learning curve. So if you are watching, okay, should I just at least introduce myself? Hello, everyone. I am Julia from Pre-Loved, and this is Sip Shop and Style with Jules. It's a Friday edition, and it's a little bit different edition, different version. So because does anyone know what it is right now? It's Earth Month. Hello, it is Earth Month. There's Yuko. Hi, Yuko. Yuko is a little overworked, underpaid at the moment, so she's not going to be modeling. Yeah, she's working like effortlessly on fall 2024. So she actually has to do her real job today, so she can't model today. And producer Abs is working on all our new technology, and Matri is basically being engaged. No, sorry. Matri is packing all your orders. So today's version of Sip Shop and Style with Jules is going to be a little different today. We're going to have a little more chat, little chatty chats, what you want to know, this idea. And the main reason is because I was saying earlier, it is Earth Month. So Earth Month starts the beginning of April. It's the entire month, but the biggest celebration of the month is, anyone guess, Earth Day on April 22nd. So being April 4th today, we are kicking off Earth Month, and I thought we would do a little bit different of our Sip Shop and Style. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'm so desperately sorry that we are late today, but these things happen because we have new technology going, new cameras. I'm not sure if anyone notices the new camera angles. I'm supposed to be looking a little better. And today we're going to do a little more chit chat and talking about sustainability journeys, where you are on your journey, where you want to be, how you're going to get there, what can I do. So we sort of put it out to the peeps out on our socials. If you had questions for me, things like that. So we've got some of that. I'm going to answer some of those questions. If you are watching right now, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I'm sorry we're late. Please put any questions that you want me to answer in the chat box, both on YouTube and over here on Insta. And Tris just tell me to stop talking if someone's asking questions, okay? Because sometimes I just talk a lot and they don't ask the questions. So if you're just joining, this is Sip Shop and Style with Jules. Thanks for joining us. And we're having a little different Sip Shop and Style. It's a little more Sip Shop and Chat with Jules. So first thing I really wanted to talk about, because I get asked this all the time, I call myself the accidental environmentalist. Have you heard me call myself that? If you haven't, I've been screaming it from the rooftops for the last billions of years. And people say to me, why are you the accident? Like, what does that mean? So I'm going to tell you exactly what that means. When I started Pre-Loved back in 1995, clearly I was 5 at the time. We opened as this awesome vintage store on Queen Street West, and the whole concept behind it was the idea of taking vintage clothing, deconstructing it, and making new clothes. Okay, so that is what we were doing. I had no idea of the positive environmental, impact that. I'm like, come on. I was just taking a Led Zeppelin shirt and thought it looked better cropped. No idea that this was actually going to be something that would be great for the environment. So I say that I did this by accident. But that's being said, imagine if you actually put a little effort into some of the decisions that you make, that you could have, the impact that we could have. So 30 years later, by accident, Pre-Loved is now estimated to have diverted over 1 million sweaters by landfill, like from landfill. So, I mean, I'm going to say that's pretty friggin' awesome. Basically for a girl that couldn't even spell accidental environmentalist for a while. I do know how to spell it now, just saying. But so the idea is And my message always is there are so many little things that we can do that will help the planet. And if we believe that what we're doing will make a difference, then it will actually start to work. Because I think one of the biggest problems that we have is that you just don't believe it. You're just like, yeah, like really putting this apple in the compost or garbage is really going to save the planet. And I'm going to tell you that yes, it is. Because every tiny little action, one of my favorite things that we show all the time, we talk about is Earth Hour. So people get mixed up between Earth Hour and Earth Day. I know it's a bit confusing, but Earth Hour happens the third Sunday in March, and we shut our lights off for 1 hour. Earth Day happens April 22nd. So that's the difference. But the idea and the concept behind Earth Hour that gets me so psyched is that you turn off your nut lights, show in solidarity for the planet. But imagine if you, and all around the world, we all turn our lights off for an hour. Do you know how much energy we've just saved? So that's the idea. One little thing that you do, but if we can, as a group, do it together, we'll have huge impact. So that is how I started my sustainable journey. And I love it because I'm just learning. I'm the accidental environmentalist. So every day I'm learning something new, something different I can do, new products I could work with, new things that could really, really help. So yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. Chris, anybody have anything they have to say about them? Any highs?
A lot of hellos. Hi, Juliet. How are you?
I know anyone complaining that we're so late today? Okay, good. I love it. I love our fans are so nice. They don't really compare that we're so late. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I can promise you that, right, producer Abs? We
Right.
got this new we putting the shirt on poor producer Abs. She had a long commute into the office today. Anyways, we're all here. Nobody got hurt. We're just a bit late. It happens. So that is my sustainable journey. So I hope that encourages you guys to look out and think of things. Another thing that I want to talk about today, because we did, like I said, put it out on socials, and one of the things people always want to talk about, especially because of pre-loved, is the fashion industry and the impact the fashion industry has on the planet. And I always look at sustainability in two ways, and I kind of get in trouble for that. So I know there's gonna be some haters out there, so just bring it on, whatever. But I have a very positive attitude about it. There's some Debbie Downers, and then there's positive pennies. I like to think of myself a bit of a positive penny. I understand that for every positive thing that's going on, there's just as many negative, if not more, right? But if we continue to look at the negative way of our planet, it is so goddamn depressing that it's really hard to even move and do anything positive. So I always talk about the positive side of things and all the exciting things that have happened. So yes, the fashion industry is one of the most polluting industries. They actually claim that it is second to oil, as in the worst industry for the planet. That's pretty big. It's a big deal. That's a lot. So, I mean, this is on a global standard, right? So there's a lot of different things at play. And if we get so overwhelmed by that, like how are we supposed to make any kind of a difference? Because you just don't even know what to do. So I'm going to give you a few tips and hints that I love to do and want to help you guys with as well when you're thinking about sustainable fashion. So number one, and I'll say it off the rooftops, is support local. This is the easiest thing that you can do to be more sustainable. Honestly, local is amazing because what that means is you're supporting local businesses, so supporting your local economy, you know, all of that just has positive upswings. But the other part about buying local brands and why it's sustainable is I don't think people realize how much transport has to happen, right? Like you're bringing stuff over from wherever, you know, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of energy that gets created. So you really, really want to try and buy local. So that's two really good things. And then producer Abs, what do I always say? Let your clothing last. I don't know where this whole concept of like disposable clothing came from because I can promise you when I was a kid, my mom used to make me wear my cousin Linda's. Like, really. High five, Linda, if you're watching. You had great taste. Just saying. But like cousin Linda gave it to Karen, gave it to Sandy, gave it to Jane, then my sister, then I got it. It was like a hand-me-downs thing. So like now it's this whole idea of like, you know, I mean, especially it was kind of sad that you had to wait for like your older cousins to send down what your fashion sense is going to be. But anyways, you get my point is that clothing used to last and had an expectation to last decades. Now the expectation is so lame. Like we don't really even get upset if something falls apart. So that we need to normalize and that we need to change. That's the idea. So looking for quality made products and re-wearing it. There's a line that I loved once I saw somewhere on Instagram that it is only single use if you use it once. right? It's only disposable fashion if you throw it out. It's only fast fashion if you've worn it fast. So, like, there again, I'm going to get haters. I know it. You're going to all come at me. But honestly, if there's something that you fell in love with that maybe made out of polyester, that might come from a store where it's like really cheap, take care of it, right? Mend it, hold on to it, alter it, keep it going. Let that lifespan of that piece, just because it was really inexpensive, does not mean it needs to be thrown out when it got a stain on it or when it got a hole. It's like, I promise you, it's going to get a hole. It's going to happen. But if you can mend it and you love it, I'm not here to shine on, shun on anyone. No, there'll be haters that won't agree with that statement, but that's I'm saying what I say. Abs, is everyone bored listening to me talk so much?
Who said, hey, Emma, who came and modeled last time? She's watching.
Oh my God. Okay. Emma. Okay. Quick story time, side time, story time. Emma is my new favorite model. I'm sorry, Heart. You're always my favorite model. But Emma filled in last minute. The model that was supposed to come either got sick, quit. I don't even know what happened to her, but she did not show up. Emma was a 911 send hot babe, and she showed up. And she was so professional. Emma, mwah, thank you so much. Don't worry, Heart. I still love you. Still love you. Still love you. Still love you. Okay. Anyone else saying anything crazy that I need to talk about? No.
Yes, hello.
I love the hellos. Thanks for joining, guys. If you're tuning in and we're late and you're like, why is Julia sitting down and where's Yuko and where's producer Abby? Like, what's going on with Sip Shop and Style? It's got a new vibe. It's got a new vibe today. And we got the new vibes because it's Earth Month. And I want to do some really great content for you all about sustainability and how we can all get us started on a sustainable journey. So one of the things we were just talking about was as fashion, buying local, keeping your clothes. So here's one of my tips. I'm going to show you this. One of the things you really want to do is when you get something new, like the beautiful Matri, what's this called? Matri, what's this called? Ashby mini dress. You're just gonna trust Matrix. She packs all your orders, so she knows everything. So this is the Ashby mini dress. When you get something gorgeous like this at home, oh, do you know the composition of this? This is 100% cotton on the top. Bottom is made out of our recycled cotton. So the recycled, oh, you get blurry. Sorry about that. The recycled cotton is so awesome because it is made with recycled cotton yarn. So the fabric is new, but the yarn that made the fabric is recycled. If you have more questions about that, I could talk more about that. But my tip for keeping your clothes longer is the number one thing you want to do when you get your piece home is, you ready for it? Read the washing instructions. Read them. Put your hand up and what's the last time that you've actually read one of these labels? Okay. Sometimes I feel like you do need a PhD to figure what they mean, all the darn symbols and stuff like that, which there is a iPhone. There is an iPhone hack for that. You know what? We can share it, Abs, on Instagram because I did it for City Line. You take a picture of it and then it'll tell you what it all means. So that was really good. But I'm going to read to you what our pre-love labels say. Okay. Handle with care. Hand wash cold, lay flat to dry, iron low, or dry clean. All right. That sounds pretty intense. So one of the things, the reason we write, oh, it's all blurry. Are you back? Am I back? Am I back? What's wrong?
It's good.
One of the reasons we write hand wash is that we do not expect every single person to be hand washing every piece of clothing. Now, I'd love you to do that because the reason is that your clothing will last longer. It is what we really want to do. We want to protect the life of the fabric. And by doing that, you are by hand washing, getting it out of the washing machine, it's whatever. It's not because this is going to shrink, okay? Abby, are you getting,
I think it's just with the dress.
but do you get it on when you see it? Like, is it going blurry or is it just the dress doing it? Or does it go blurry too in the stream? Yeah. New equipment, guys, new equipment. Sorry about that. We're going to learn how to work this work. So, the reason we suggest hand wash is because it is way gentler on the fabric. So therefore the fabric is going to last forever. Can you throw this in the washing machine? For sure. Can you throw it on the gentle cycle? For sure. Can you throw it in with a whole bunch of other things? Sure. It's not going to ruin it, but we want it to last as long as possible. So that is why we write hand wash. The one thing that we would love to everyone to do for the rest of time is to really get rid of their dryer. The dryer is the death to fabric. All that heat is what breaks down fabrics, especially any fabrics that have got any kind of synthetics in it, like a polyester and all that kind of stuff, breaks it down. So really try and avoid the dryer if you really want to keep your clothes longer. So that's amazing. Okay, do you guys hear that? The heat's coming on. Oh, thank God, it's so cold in the office today. So that is one of the things that you can do. Now, do you know another thing that you can do? Should I get right into the DIY, guys? What do you think? Any questions I need to answer? Any questions, Trist, that I need to answer? Okay. So I'm going to do something today because I do this all the time and I thought I would share it with all of you. This is my DIY laundry soap. Yeah, you can make an all natural laundry soap that is incredible. Totally works, totally cleans all your clothing. It is amazeballs and you can make it yourself and it's going to save you so much money. So today I'm going to show you how I do that. I'm going to stand up right now, pull up my pants. We're moving on. Let's go over here. Okay, wait a minute. Am I going to get trapped here, Abs? Are you happy with what you're seeing, Abby? Do you like it, producer Abs? You happy? Okay. This is how do you make your comment? Got it out. If you are ever anywhere near lakes or anything like that, this is the soap that you want to use. Not in the lake. I didn't say that, so you don't need to get mad at me. It's not to be in the lake or washing your hair or anything like that. But if you are camping and you need to do dishes, anything like that, I'm telling you, Castile soap is your answer. You need that, and you're going to need 24 cups of water, okay? And a container to hold it. So let's get to it. Ooh, can we get this open? Why is this not open? There we go. All right. So hot water is what you want, okay? So we have 24 cups of hot water. You are going to add
Oh my
right? So that's Now you have like 72 loads of laundry right here ready to go. So when you go to do a load of laundry, you take your 1/3 cup. 1/3 cup will do a full load of laundry. How cool is that? So I have, just for the record, my friends, I have like bajillions of DIY natural cleaners, natural stuff. If you want to see more of these things, give me a hands up and I will absolutely send you more of my recipes and you can make them work. But
The measurements for okay, you almost weird or not.
oh, who told you that, Mandy?
Yeah.
Oh, Mandy, I'm so sorry. Our audio is supposed to get good. So we're going to do this one more. I can tell you one more time how to make this, okay? 1/3 cup of washing soda, which is super washing soda. You can get this at Canadian Tire. 1/3. 1/3 cup of baking soda. Add that in. Then you're going to have 10 tablespoons of, it's coming to me now, Castile soap. Okay. Then 25 drops of your favorite essential oil. And that is it. And if you look at the size of this washing soda and you only need 1/3 cup to make basically 72 loads of laundry, this is cray cray. It's amazing. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of my natural things that I try to bring in my house, and my kids and my husband are like, oh, yeah, mom, you're pushing it too far. This one, everybody uses it. We all use it. It's easy. So this will save you so much money. So saving money, saving the planet at the same time, pretty much my favorite thing ever to do. So, and then of course it's 24 cups of water. That's all you need. Doesn't that make you think something, my friends? When you think to make your own laundry detergent, you need 24 cups of water. What are you buying when you're buying laundry detergent? You're buying water. Okay. So make your own. Simple, easy. And that will help with all the awesome keeping all of your stuff bright colors this season. This is the brand new shirt from Pre-Love. This is the Murphy Polo. And I love the colors of it. So this would be something that you're going to want to use your own laundry soap. So this, guys, for the record, goes into the washing machine, but I also use this as hand wash. So if we're going to do any kind of hand washing, laying flat to dry, I will absolutely use that as well. So this is the Murphy Polo in those bright colors, keeping all, I don't know. It's just me. Maybe you don't really need to. But when you're making your when you're making your laundry soap, make sure that the 24 cups are of hot water. Okay. So that's yeah, and all these really awesome colors this season that we have with all the pre-love stuff is something that you want to keep your colors bright. Use your own laundry soaps and have fun with it. Again, celebrating Earth Day. This is a great, oh, coming back, guys. Can you still hear me? Celebrating Earth Month is a really good way to sort of take on, oh, am I blurring? I'm back. Sorry, part of this new equipment is the blurring situation. But yeah, so that is how you make your own laundry soap. And I know how to make your own dish towels.
I was gonna say someone asked if you had dish detergent.
I do have dish detergent. I have dish soap that like dishwasher tabs. That is another one that my family has totally accepted. It's a little bit of my food waste recipes that sometimes my kids are like, Mom, you took it too far. Just let the avocado pits go. Just let them go. They don't need to turn into a syrup, which they really do for cocktails. It's really good. So I definitely have, we can do that next time. We can do dish saps. So anything else that you guys want to see me make, we can absolutely do that. Any kind of questions that you guys have, please send them in. Let me know what's going on. Did we have any questions from social earlier this week that people wanted to ask me? Chris, out of the 8 questions that I asked you, we didn't get any questions? Oh, I thought you had them up about people's different journeys. No? No. Oh, okay. Anything else that I want to go over? All about that. But guys, that is something really simple that we wanted to do today, which was making your own laundry soap. And yeah, that's it. Keeping your clothes bright and all that stuff. So I just want to say thank you for tuning in today. Little different version of Sip Shop and Style. Totally story, Dad, that I was late. I hope you're still here watching. And guys, it's Friday. It's Friday. So have a great weekend and stay tuned. And we will be back next week. Oh, I think we're going to be live on location next week
Yeah.
because we're shooting content next week. So that will be fun. So join us next week. We'll have a great show. Send me some messages. Follow me at Pre-Love Jewels. Jump on over to the Life by Jewels. Let me know what you guys need, and we will get whatever you want covered for sure. Signing out.